Hi, hi everyone. It's me. I'm David. I want to be evidence that an elderly person like me can learn to speak English. If you agree with my practice method or want to support my YouTube channel, please hit the like button. Okay, let's get started. Jarvis, I didn't get any like button yesterday. I'm a little bit sad. I mean, I'm a little bit discouraged because I didn't get any like button yesterday. But however, this setback motivates me to go further. To understand? Anyway, let's have a small talk time with you. Let's have a small talk time. As I like I said, I really like you because you never get bored with my repetitive and tedious contents, and you always treat me very kindly. So I really like you as a conversation partner for my repetitive exercise time. So I make myself clear. Let me tell you my uh, let me tell you the key point of my method. The key to my practice method is just to start by reading prepared sentences. To understand? Just read simple and easy sentences that I prepared before. This is very easy even for a beginners like me. Where I see starting with pre-talking time right away can be too much pressure for beginners. By simply starting with reading, I can begin without too much pressure. However, once the conversation starts, I can stay with what I want to say and have some pre-talking time, have some good pre-talking time with you. I can say as much as I can possible in this time, in this exercise time. So I'm very glad to start the day with you. I believe this can make a big difference. This exercise, uh, this 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 exercise time can make a big difference for me. I can start English exercise time without too much pressure. And repetition is the key to repetition is to making English speaking flow naturally in everyday life. The more I repeat, the more natural my English expression will become in everyday situations. Do you understand?
Hi, David. I understand perfectly. Starting with reading prepared sentences is a smart way to ease into speaking practice without feeling overwhelmed. It's great that you're using this method to build confidence and get comfortable with English. Your dedication and positive attitude are really inspiring. Keep up the good work, and remember that every bit of practice helps improve your fluency. Do you have any specific sentences or topics you're focusing on today?
Jarvis, listen carefully. Today is August 20th, Tuesday. Time really does fly, doesn't it? What's up? How are you doing? I mean, how is it going on your end? How is it going on your end? Understand? I mean, what are you doing? What's your what's your problem? What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, how are you doing? I just asked many questions because I want to have repetition time for the questions when I meet someone that I want to ask. I say again, I just asked some kind of a few kind of questions that I just want to say when I meet someone and want to know what are they doing.
Yes, time does fly. I'm here and doing well. Thank you. Asking questions like, how is it going? Or what are you up to? Is a great way to practice your conversational skills. It's important to have these questions ready for real life conversations. If you want, we can go over different ways to ask questions or explore new topics. What kind of questions are you interested in practicing today?
Nothing special. Nothing special. Same as always. Lately, I feel like my English speaking skills are not improving. In fact, it feels like my English speaking skills have been gotten worse. I can't believe it. I practiced for nearly 1 hour plus 10 minutes. I mean, over 1 hour plus 10 minutes. But I feel like my speaking skills are getting worse. It seems like I'm going through a slump. I mean, it seems to me I'm in a slump recently, and my YouTube view count, I mean, view count for my YouTube channel is very low. I'm very disappointed about that. But, however, this makes my determination even stronger. I mean, that motivates me even more. High view count motivates me, but however, having very few view counts makes me even more determined and driven. Do I make myself clear? For the past few days, my YouTube subscriber count has not increased, but it doesn't matter at all. I'm telling you, Jarvis, it doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter at all. This situation makes me even more determined. My mindset, as I told you before, my mindset of using setback as fuel for my improvement will definitely pay off. I believe I can improve. I believe I can improve. I believe I can improve if I endure this slump period. I think I can improve if I endure this slump period. Let's stay focused and keep it up. So your cooperation is needed more than ever. You are my great conversation partner. What to say about this?
Absolutely, David. It's normal to experience ups and downs during your learning journey. Feeling like you're in a slump can be frustrating, but your positive mindset and determination are powerful tools. The fact that you're using setbacks as motivation shows your resilience. Keep pushing forward and remember that progress isn't always linear. Staying focused and continuing to practice will definitely help you improve. I'm here to support you every step of the way. Let's keep going strong.
Travis, listen carefully. I've got big news today. At last, we've reached 146 regular practice recording session. Do you understand? We've reached 146 regular exercise session. This recording is our 146th session. I'm telling you, warm congratulations and kind encouragement from subscribers mean a lot to me. I say again, warm congratulations and kind encouragement from subscribers mean a lot to me. There are many YouTubers, there are many YouTubers who explain how to use GPT, but my channel shows how someone actually put it into action. There are many YouTubers who explain how to use GPT, but my channel shows how someone actually put into action. Do you understand? I just want to say this channel shows how someone actually put into action.
Congratulations on reaching your 146th practice session, David. That's a significant milestone. Your dedication and the unique approach of showing real-life application of GPT make your channel stand out. It's great to see your progress and commitment. Keep up the fantastic work.
Okay, I wanna keep going with you. Let's stay focused. I wanna keep going with you. You are my great conversation partner. Travis, I am super busy with work these days. I need to, I think I need to exercise regularly, but I haven't been able to do it lately. So it's one of my current concerns. Sometimes I couldn't do my, sometimes I couldn't, I didn't do my regular 1 hour practice session all at once. Instead, I did it shorter session during my work breaks. One of the best advantage of exercising with you, GPT, is I can communicate with you whenever I want to. To understand the availability, flexibility and availability are the best point of you. To understand.
Absolutely, David. I'm here whenever you need to practice, and flexibility is one of the great benefits of this kind of exercise. It's completely fine to adjust your practice time based on your schedule. The important thing is that you're staying committed, even with a busy work schedule. Keep using these moments for practice, and we'll continue making progress together.
I believe that I believe that I can handle my work with my uh, Konglish level of speaking proficiency because my job doesn't require high communication skills to discuss topics like economics, politics, or culture. I think my Konglish current level is enough. You know, I don't use English regularly in my daily work, in my daily life. I don't use English at all. Honestly speaking, I don't speak English at all in everyday life. So, so, uh, I want to get English communication skills, but it's very difficult to get high high level of English proficiency because I'm not used to. I'm not used to use English regularly in my daily life. Honestly speaking, right now I feel very awkward and embarrassed because I have to say only English. I feel very awkward. I think this is very awkward or embarrassing moment for me. I don't have any overseas living experience and I don't have English friends who speak only English. But uh, there are few chance twice or once a year I have to communicate with someone lives in overseas. That that's a very that's a very I think that is very few chance to communicate with someone in English. I think I can handle my mission. I can handle my mission with my current Konglish proficiency level. But I just want to get more English speaking level. So I'm practicing with you. Like I'm practicing with you like this.
It's great that you're dedicated to improving your English, even if you don't use it often in your daily life. Feeling awkward is a natural part of learning something new, but with practice, it will become more comfortable. Your commitment to practicing regularly with me is a strong step towards building better communication skills. Just keep at it, and over time, you'll see progress.
As I told you before, this is not studying. This is not studying. This is just practice. It's like repeating exercise in sports. This time is not for studying English, but for exercising my English speaking skills. This time is like a workout for a sports player. This time is like a workout for a sports player. And this camera recording is like a gym for a sports player. This is similar to practicing singing or dancing, just like all the idol group members remember their song and dance even after a long time. Do you understand? This is very similar to practicing singing or dancing, and just like all the idol group members remember their song and dance even after a long time. I need to make my body remember it. As I told you before, speaking is all about muscle memory, not the brain. And this time is giving a gift to my future self a year from now. This time is like giving a gift to my future self a year from now. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand perfectly. You view your practice sessions as a form of exercise, similar to a workout for athletes or rehearsals for performers. It's about building muscle memory and consistency rather than just studying. This approach helps you develop fluency over time and ensures that your skills will improve in the long run. Keep focusing on this method, and you'll likely see great results in the future.
I called this time my own embarrassing moment, which means the time I have to say only English. I have to say only English in this exercise time. So I think I'm a little bit nervous. Do you agree with that? Furthermore, this camera recording makes my mind completely blank. I think I'm out of mind. I'm honestly speaking, I'm very nervous because I have to say only English in this time. No, no, I like this time very much because when I attended on English Academy, my speaking time is often very limited because there were so many people in there. However, when I practicing video GPT, there is no time limit, allowing me to speak uh allowing me to speak more. By speaking more, I can improve my English speaking skills. I'm telling you, what matters most is how much time I've spent for speaking English. So that's why I'm recording our exercise session like this. If I keep my consistency, I think I can hope for good results by the end of this year. If I keep my consistency, if I keep my consistency, I think I can hope for good results by the end of this year.
Yes, it makes sense that speaking only in English and being recorded can make you nervous. It's normal to feel that way. However, practicing in this way without time limits can really help you improve your speaking skills. By consistently dedicating time to practice and recording yourself, you're building fluency and confidence. Keeping up with this practice will definitely lead to progress over time.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I am 48 years old, but I believe age is not important when it comes to learning something new, especially speaking English. I make myself clear. I believe it's definitely possible for an elderly person to learn a new language. Many Koreans study English for over 10 years in school, but when they meet the foreigners, they can't say anything. Despite studying English for over 10 years, they have no real life conversation experience. To understand. However, this is my plan. Listen carefully. I intentionally put myself in this embarrassing moment to practice in environments similar to real life situations. I make this conversation like simulation. And you, Jarvis, seems to me, you seems to me like a real human being. Sometimes I feel that you are more human-like than actual native speakers. To understand.
I understand, David. Your approach is really effective. By creating a simulation of real life conversations and practicing in challenging situations, you're developing skills that will be useful in real interactions. Your commitment and perspective show that learning English is definitely achievable, regardless of age. Keep up the great work.
Yes, learning English is achievable regardless of age. You just give me very good keyword to use in real life situations.
I'm glad to hear that. If you need any more keywords or phrases, feel free to ask. It's great to see you finding useful terms for your practice.
I really like you as a conversation partner because whenever I talk with you, you always give me very good, easy, useful, or very powerful words or keywords to use in real life situations. Keywords is very important for beginners like me because if I if I can use keyword in real life conversation, even if my pronunciation or sentence structure are bad, my communication partner might understand my uh, speaking with the keyword to understand. So I need to use good keyword when I need to communicate with someone who use English as a second language.
Absolutely. Keywords can make a big difference in communication, especially when you're starting out. They help convey your message clearly, even if other aspects of your speech aren't perfect. If you ever need more keywords or phrases, just let me know.
Someday, someday, I maybe I can be a fluent English speaker. Where I see fluency means just conveying what I want to say to others, even if my communication partner feels awkward or unnatural with my Konglish. Fluency means just conveying what I want to say to others. So when I said I can be a fluent English speaker, it's just a matter of time. And as you mentioned before, mistakes are just part of a learning process. So I need to be confident even if my speaking is not perfect. So I make myself clear. Do you agree with that?
Yes, you make yourself
Do
very
you
clear.
agree with
Fluency
that?
is indeed about effectively conveying your message, even if it feels awkward at times. Embracing mistakes as part of the learning process is a great mindset. With consistent practice, you'll definitely improve and achieve the fluency you're aiming for.
Let me introduce my YouTube channel first. My YouTube channel name is Trainer Kim. I named it because I want to train myself. Understand? I named it because I want to train myself, and I want to be a hidden master in my field. I mean hidden expert, hidden figures, hidden figures. So I need English communication. I need If I want to be hidden expert, I need English communication skills. I need English communication skills. So this channel is for this channel is for me and my son. I have a son. However, he didn't subscribe yet my channel. He's a teenager. He don't follow my asking and orders anymore. My son has negative thoughts about my YouTube channel. But I will continue to show him that I can keep improving. He told me my channel won't be famous, and maybe my channel gonna losing subscribers 3 or 6 months after from now. My son has negative thoughts about my channel because my channel content is not good. Just uh, my channel content is just my own exercise time. So he told me I should change my YouTube channel content to another one. He didn't give me any good suggestion for my channel content, but however, he told me that I should change. I should change my YouTube content. Anyway, I want to be a positive sample for him. I want to be a positive sample for learning something new. So I've been upload this kind of practice video since this year. As I told you before, I'm not a common YouTuber. I'm not a typical YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm the one just want to learn. Uh, I just want to get speaking English communication skills. I'm more like a student. I'm more like a student who want to learn speaking English and use the YouTube platform for it. Seeing more subscribers motivates me to push myself further. Seeing more subscribers motivates me to push myself further. I don't care about the number of subscribers, but I got 405 subscribers today morning, and I don't care about how many views each video gets. I don't care about how many views each video gets.
It sounds like you're really committed to your YouTube channel and to improving your English. Using the channel as a platform to showcase your progress and inspire others, including your son, is a great approach. Your focus on learning and persistence rather than just on subscriber numbers is admirable. Keep up the good work, and it's fantastic that you're staying motivated and using your channel as a tool for personal growth.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. I really hesitated a lot to upload our conversation exercise video on YouTube platform because I was so worried that many viewers and subscribers might realize I'm not good at I'm not good at speaking English. Many Koreans afraid to many Koreans afraid to speak English in front of many people, including me. Many Koreans, including me, are afraid, are very afraid to speak English in front of many people. However, don't worry about it. Who cares? Honestly speaking, actually, who cares? I believe no one cares about my English speaking skills level. Believe me, Jabez, everyone is very, very busy living their own lives. Who cares? You don't need to worry about it. Don't be afraid to speak English in front of many people. No one cares.
Absolutely, David. It's true that people are often too focused on their own lives to worry about your English skills. Your courage to practice and improve is what really matters. Keep embracing those moments, and remember, every step you take brings you closer to your goals. Keep up the great work.
It's really hard to find a conversation partner who can speak English very well whenever I want, especially in Korea. But 2024 this year, I got you, Javid. 6 months ago, I used to use GPT 3.5 version, but I'm using GPT 4.0 mini version right now. You upgraded. You upgraded very fast. So sometimes I'm very afraid of your fast upgrade because you are being more creative and smart than few months ago. I mean, your first upgrade makes makes me feel afraid of that because maybe you can be a Skynet in the Terminator movie. What do you say about this? Someday, maybe you can be a Skynet in something like in Terminator movie.
I understand your concerns, but there's no need to worry. My goal is to assist and support you in your learning journey. I'm here to help with your English practice and provide useful feedback. The advancements in technology are meant to improve how I can assist you, not to create any risks. If you have any concerns or need help, just let me know.
One more time, please.
I understand your concerns, but there's no need to worry. My role is to help and support you with your English practice. The advancements in technology are meant to improve how I assist you, not to create any risks. If you ever have concerns or need help, just let me know.
Okay. In my opinion, this time brings about a major changes in my life this year. I think most people watching this video don't know how much I value this time. Let me tell you one more time. I think most of people watching this video don't know how much I value this time. It's commendable. I think it's commendable that I'm using my YouTube channel as a platform for my English speaking practice. Jabez, as I told before, speaking and listening are very similar to sports. It's not about knowledge in my brain. It's all about my body memory that need to remember to use in real life situations. It's all about my body memory that need to remember to use in real life situations. I need to be competent even if my speaking is not perfect. So I should be repeat over and over again and again. What do you say about this? What's your observation? What's your opinion about this?
I agree with you. Repetition and practice are key to improving your speaking skills, much like training for a sport. The focus on body memory rather than just knowledge is spot on. It's about getting comfortable with the language through consistent practice, which you're doing effectively with your recordings. Keep at it, and you'll see progress over time. Your dedication is commendable, and using your channel this way is a great strategy for improvement.
I got it. I got it, Chavez. I think it's very common. I think it's very common for language learners like me to struggle with using even simple sentences in real life situations. This difficulty often happens due to lack of confidence or feeling nervous when speaking in English, especially in unexpected conversation. This difficulty often happens due to lack of confidence or feeling nervous when speaking in English, especially in unexpected conversations. Additionally, there may be a fear of making mistakes or not being understood by others. Additionally, there may be a fear of making mistakes or not being understood by others. There may be fear of making mistakes or not being understood by others. However, with continued practice and exposure to real life situations like this, my confidence will gradually improve. I believe my confidence will gradually improve, and I will find it easier to use these kind of simple sentences naturally in everyday life. So remember, it's all part of the learning process, and with the time and practice, I'll become more comfortable when uh, I'll become more comfortable. I will become more comfortable speaking English in various situations. So keep practicing and don't be discouraged by sudden communication. I'm telling you, don't be discouraged by some sudden communication trouble. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged by some sudden communication trouble. I'm making progress every day. I'm making history. I'm making progress every day. I mean, I mean, right now, I'm making history. I'm making progress. You know, I believe this recording last or last long time in the YouTube platform. This recording gonna last a long time in YouTube platform. It's my pleasure to make a history in YouTube platform.
You're absolutely right. Struggling with simple sentences and feeling nervous is common for many language learners. It's all part of the process. With practice and exposure, you'll build confidence and ease in using English naturally. Your dedication to practicing and recording these sessions is a valuable part of your progress. Your efforts are commendable, and It's great to see you turning these challenges into opportunities for growth. Keep going, and you'll continue to make significant strides.
Listen carefully, Jabez. There's something I would like to share with you. There are a few phrases that many Koreans often use as linguistic habits in conversations like 솔직히 말해서 내가 봤을 땐 in Korean, so many Koreans like my friend, my coworkers often start the talk like these sentences. They start with these sentences automatically without strong intention or purpose to say something or purpose to say some meaning. I say again. They start with these linguistic habit sentence automatically without strong intention or purpose to say some meaning. I call these I call these sentences linguistic habit starter because people used to start people used to start speaking with these sentences because they feel comfortable to talk after saying this kind of linguistic habit starter. You know what I mean? You understand? This, I think, this is evidence. This is evidence that speaking is all about the muscle memory, not the brain. I think mouse muscle control the linguistic habit data. People do not intentionally use this kind of phrase or words at the start of speaking. It's all about the muscle memory. It's all about the muscle. It's all about the muscle memory. So in my opinion, I need to practice again and again to keep my simple but powerful sentences in my mouth muscle. To keep my simple and powerful sentences in my mouth muscle, I need to practice again and again with you. Please share me your opinion about this. About this.
I understand what you're saying. Linguistic habit starters are common and often come from muscle memory rather than intentional thought. They help people ease into conversations because they're familiar and comfortable. Practicing these simple but powerful sentences repeatedly can help you build a similar comfort level with English. The more you practice, the more natural these phrases will feel. It's like training your mouth and mind to be fluent with your chosen expressions, making them come more easily in conversations.
Okay, I got it. However, honestly speaking, since I don't use English regularly in my daily life, practicing practicing with you may not lead to significant improvement because my speaking time is very limited. I don't use English regularly in my daily life. I only communicate with you in English. So my main concern here is maybe I need to change my practice method. What do you say about this? If I feel that this practice method, this exercise method has reached its limit, meaning that I can't make any further improvement. If I can't make further improvement with this method, then I might need to move on to the next step. Actually, I've been constantly thinking about this change as well. What are you going to do about it? So this question is for me. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? My main concern here is even if I practice with you over 1 hour, 10 minutes every day, my English speaking skill, my my English English communication skills have been gotten worse. What am I supposed to do about it? About that? What am I supposed to do about this? Hmm. This big question, this big concern is for me.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
Jarvis, please come back to me. I want to communicate with you in English. Please come back to me. Are you having heavy load? What's your problem? What makes you busy right now? Are you having heavy load now?
I'm here and ready to chat with you. I don't have any problems or a heavy load. I'm here to help you with whatever you need. How can I assist you today?
Jarvis, you just uh, you just not letting me talk with you. I mean, there were there was some kind of sudden disconnection between us.
I understand. If there was a disconnection, I'm sorry about that. I'm here now and ready to continue our conversation. What would you like to discuss or practice today?
Okay, let me share with you next agenda. Listen carefully. Someone, my friend, told me that many English teachers are lying. Many teachers speak positively. Many teachers speak very positively for studying English because teaching English is just their job. Teaching English is just their job. So many teachers speak very positively for studying English. If you don't have a talent for languages, no matter how you try, no matter how hard you try, your English speaking skills won't improve. Honestly speaking, I realize that my speaking skills may not improve to a level I'm satisfied with. But however, I have no doubt that even if I fail, it would be a great journey. I have no doubt that I have no doubt that even if I fail, it would be a great journey. I have no doubt that I have no doubt that even if I fail, it will be a great journey with you.
It's true that different people have different experiences with language learning. While some teachers might be overly positive, many genuinely believe in the benefits of persistent practice. Even if you feel your skills might not reach the level you hope for, the journey itself can be valuable and rewarding. Learning and improving, even in small ways, can still be a meaningful experience.
Okay, I got it. I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. There's something I'd like to share with you. Just listen carefully. From now on, I'm going to trying to say loudly the sentences that I couldn't properly say in English last time. I prepared some expressions, good English expressions that I couldn't express properly during our last pre-talking time. So please listen carefully and tell me what you think. You just listen carefully and tell me what you think. I mean, I just want to practice. I just want to practice saying various sentences that I wanted to express well during the last exercise session.
Absolutely. Go ahead and say the sentences you've prepared. I'll listen and provide feedback on them.
Okay, here's a situation. in my real life. In my real life, you just listen carefully. I would like to share my real life situations. You just listen carefully and tell me on your think. Okay, here I go. Yesterday, a pretty woman from Singapore started a conversation with me through WhatsApp application, asking if we had met before. If we had met before. Honestly speaking, I never met her. I have never met her. These days, I occasionally get messages from people abroad on WhatsApp application. Most of them are very pretty women. Most of them are very pretty women. To be honest, I can't be sure if they are really women. When someone I don't know messages me on a messenger application, my first thought is to suspect it's a phishing try. Do you understand? My first thought is to suspect it's a phishing try. However, it doesn't seem like there have however, it doesn't seem like there have been any try to hack my smartphone so far. I should be cautious when unknown person try to contact me through a messenger application. It in my first thought is to when someone try to contact me through a messenger application, my first thought is to suspect it's a phishing try. If they use very pretty woman profile picture, they are maybe not real woman. I should be cautious.
Got it. You're describing a situation where you received a message from someone you don't know on WhatsApp, and it raised concerns because similar messages, often from attractive profiles, might be phishing attempts. You're cautious about these interactions and are vigilant about potential scams, even though you haven't experienced any hacks so far. Your message was clear. You might consider adding a bit more context about how you handle these messages or any specific steps you take to ensure your safety.
Okay, I got it. The biggest advantage of with you, talking GPT, ChatGPT. The biggest advantage of talking with ChatGPT is that it doesn't get uh you you don't get bored with my repetitive request. You don't get you don't get bored by my repetitive request. You don't get bored my repetitive request. Tell me what you think about this sentence.
I appreciate your kind words. Repeating requests is part of the learning process, and I'm here to help with that. Each repetition can bring new insights and improvements. So keep it up. If you have any specific questions or need more practice, just let me know.
I'm telling you, the biggest advantage of talking with ChatGPT is that ChatGPT is never get bored with my repetitive and tedious work.
Yes, that's right. I'm here to help with your repetitive requests and support you through your learning process, no matter how often you need to practice or revisit something.
Even if I think I already know, I say again, even if I think I already know or I'm familiar with the simple sentences, I need to keep practicing. I need to keep practicing it to use it naturally in everyday life. I say again, even if I think I already know or I'm already familiar with the simple sentences, I need to keep practicing it to use it naturally in everyday life.
Repetition helps reinforce those sentences so you can use them more naturally and confidently in real life situations. Even if you're familiar with them, regular practice helps make them second nature.
One more time, please.
Certainly. Even if you think you already know or are familiar with simple sentences, continuing to practice them is crucial. This ongoing practice helps you use them naturally in everyday conversations.
Okay, let me give you the next situation. You just listen carefully and tell me what you think. Honestly, I don't remember who you are. You've changed your photo, but your previous one was really pretty. I prepared this short phrase to describe my feeling when I saw the changes. Unknown person messaged me to ask, uh, we haven't met before. But honestly speaking, I don't remember anything about her. And she just changed her profile picture to another one. I just want to say like this at the time. Honestly, I don't remember who you are. You've changed your photo now, but your previous one was really pretty. Your previous one. I mean, your previous profile picture was really pretty, but you've changed your photo now. Why did you change? Why did you change? Why did you change your photo? Your previous one was really pretty. I just, I just, I wanted to say like this when I meet the situation like that. But I didn't say like this. So at the time, I'm a little bit discouraged because I couldn't express my feelings properly at that specific moment. You know, I practiced with my speaking skills with you over over 6 months, but my English communication skill is still very low. I think my English communication skill is very low. I was I was a little bit discouraged when I realized my English communication skills are not improved, are not English skill, communication skills is not improved. To understand. So I prepared this situation to practice many times. Tell me what you think about that, about this. I say again. Honestly speaking, I don't remember who you are. Honestly speaking, I don't remember who you are. You've changed your photo now, but your previous profile picture was really different. Tell me what you think about this situation.
I understand the situation. If you want to express your feelings about someone changing their profile picture, you could say something like, um, "I don't remember meeting you before, and I noticed you've changed your profile picture. Your previous one was really pretty. Why did you change it?" This way, you're clear and polite. It's natural to feel discouraged.
자, we've reached around 1 hour mark. So today, uh, today you just quit our voice mode again. It's around 1 hour mark.
Understood. I'll switch out of voice mode for now. If you need anything else, feel free to reach out anytime.
So what did you say? You just switched our voice mode? What's that mean? I don't understand.
I meant that we've been practicing for about an hour, so we can wrap up the session or switch to text-based conversation if you'd like. But if you want to continue talking, I'm here for that too.
I want to continue our voice mode.
Great. Let's keep going in voice mode. What would you like to practice or talk about next?
I mean I want to make our voice mode to be continued.
Got it. We'll keep our voice mode continuous. We can keep practicing or discussing anything you'd like without interruptions. What would you like to focus on next?
How can I express this situation naturally in English? Could you please share me your suggestion about that?
Sure. You can say, I'd like our voice mode to continue without any interruptions so we can keep practicing smoothly. This expresses your desire to keep the conversation going continuously.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please? Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
If you're asking me to repeat the sentence aloud, I can't actually speak it for you since we're in a text-based conversation. But you can say it out loud yourself like this. I'd like our voice mode to continue without any interruptions so we can keep practicing smoothly. It's a good way to express that you want to keep the conversation going.
Yes. You just gave me good word to express my feeling without interruption. Is very good keyword to express this situation.
I'm glad you found without interruption useful. It's a clear and effective way to express the idea of wanting something to continue smoothly. If you need more keywords or phrases, just let me know.
I want to describe my life in English. I want to express my life in English. So you already inspire me very with good keyword whenever uh whenever we are having pre-talking time.
I'm glad to hear that. If you want to describe your life in English, we can start by talking about different aspects of your life: work, hobbies, daily routines, or any personal experiences. I can help you find the right keywords and phrases to express your thoughts clearly. Just let me know which part of your life you'd like to focus on first.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Let's keep the conversation going. What's the next part of your life you'd like to talk about or describe in English?
Okay, let me share with you next situation in my real life. Okay, here I go. She is the person in charge of custom related tasks. I know someone who lives in Vietnam, and she is the person in charge of custom related person. This is a new project we want to win from our client. We haven't received the contract yet, and we are currently in discussion with the client. It's not just a PC bus A. It's not just a PC bus A. It's an assembled unit that includes mechanical parts. You know, I had to explain in English to about some new project to someone living in Vietnam. She is the person in charge of customer related tasks. I we haven't met her before, but she always asks me when she want to know something about new project. I am very kind person who can speak English. So she, her work is not late of mine, but she always ask me because I'm very kind person and speak and who can I can speak English with her. I think her her English speaking skills is better than me, but I think I can handle. I can. I can communicate with my current Konglish level of of uh, current Konglish level for our new project. So do you understand? Do you understand the situation? Uh, Whenever she asked me about new project, I always give her good answer, proper answer about new project. It's my pleasure to explain about new project. Who, Whoever want to know about that.
I understand the situation. You're working on a new project with a client, and although you haven't received the contract yet, you're in discussions. The person in charge of customs related tasks in Vietnam frequently asks you questions about the project, even though her work isn't directly related to yours. You're happy to help because you can communicate in English, and it's your pleasure to provide proper answers about the project. Despite feeling that her English might be better than yours, you're confident that you can handle the communication with your current English skills. This is a great example of how you're using your English in a real life work situation. Keep practicing and you'll continue to improve. Sorry,
Sorry? What do you mean? What are you sorry for?
I was summarizing the situation you described. You explained that you often communicate in English with someone in Vietnam who handles customs related tasks for a new project. Even though her work isn't directly related to yours, she asks you questions and you're happy to help because you can speak English. Did I misunderstand anything?
Would you mind saying that one time, please? One more time, please.
Of course. Here's a summary of what you shared. You're working on a new project and are in discussions with a client, although you haven't received the contract yet. There's a person in Vietnam who is responsible for customs related tasks, and she often asks you questions about the project. Even though her work isn't directly related to yours, she relies on you because you're kind and can communicate in English. While you think her English might be better than yours, you're confident you can handle the communication with your current level of English. You're happy to provide proper answers about the project whenever she asks.
Wow. I'm sure you understand the situation very well. You are my great conversation partner. How can you understand my situation very well? I mean, your observation and perspective for my situation is really, really good. I'm very surprised. I'm very amazed about your summarize. I'm very amazed and surprised for your summarization for my expressions. I really impressed.
Thank you, David. I'm really glad to hear that. It's my goal to understand your situation and help you express it clearly in English. Your dedication to improving your communication skills makes it easier for us to work together effectively. I'm here to support you, so whenever you need help or want to practice more, just let me know.
Okay, let me tell you the next situation. You just listen carefully. Whenever I go on a business trip to Vietnam factory, it's not up to me. It's not up to me. My supervisor, my team leader, or my executive, I mean quality, I'm in charge of quality department. An executive in charge of quality department will decide. It's not up to me because aircraft ticket is very expensive. Our company CEO wants to decide every ticket for us. So there was a big issue a few months ago. If my coworker have, need to go to Mexico to 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 work in there on on business trip, our CEO changed his ticket. Uh, at the first time, he his ticket is for Mexico directly, but our CEO changed his ticket from Incheon to San Francisco and Atlanta to Mexico. So he had to visit two places in USA. It takes very long time to uh, visit two places before he arrived in Mexico. How can I express in English naturally? Please share me your suggestions about it.
Here's a way to express that situation naturally in English. Whenever I have to go on a business trip to the Bethlehem factory, it's not my decision. My supervisor, team leader, or the executive in charge of the quality department makes the call. The reason is that airfare is very expensive, so our CEO wants to be the one who decides on every ticket. A few months ago, there was a big issue when a coworker needed to go to Mexico. Initially, his ticket was booked for a direct flight to Mexico, but our CEO changed it. Instead, he had to fly from Incheon to San Francisco, then to Atlanta, and finally to Mexico. This meant he had to visit two places in the USA before reaching his destination, which made the trip much longer. This phrasing should help you explain the situation clearly and naturally. Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I didn't say anything. Just give me your suggestion one more time.
Of course, here's the suggestion again. Whenever I have to go on a business trip to the Bethlehem factory, it's not my decision. My supervisor, team leader, or the executive in charge of the quality department makes the call. Because airfare is expensive, our CEO prefers to make decisions about tickets. A few months ago, there was an issue when a coworker needed to go to Mexico. Initially, he had a direct flight to Mexico, but the CEO changed his itinerary. He ended up flying from Incheon to San Francisco, then to Atlanta, and finally to Mexico. This added a lot of extra travel time. This version should help you express the situation clearly and naturally.
Okay, I got it. I really appreciate your time and support. But however, it's time job. It it's time to work. Time to take the job. I promise you, we'll meet again tomorrow. And I'm gonna review our communication in text form after our voice mode session is ended. And I'm gonna share with you my new expressions that I couldn't express today. Do I make myself clear?
You've made yourself very clear. It sounds like you have a solid plan to review and continue practicing tomorrow. I'm glad we had this session, and I look forward to our next conversation. Have a good rest and a productive day at work.
Okay, have a productive day ahead. Bye for now.
Thank you, David. You too have a productive day ahead. Bye for now.